Good afternoon. My name is Duane, and I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Wilmington. Basically, we're here to report a little bit the follow-up that we've been working on in regards to Casey Pitzer. Pretty much it's still an ongoing investigation. We're still searching. This week we've had several false hits on debris that have been located in the bottom of the lake on the southeast corner of State Route 73 and US 22 and 3. Divers as well as a remote operated vehicle from Boone County Water Rescue have been in and have located or gone to the sites that we've targeted as possible hits with no success. So as it stands currently, we haven't been able to locate Casey Pitzer in the lake. That doesn't mean we haven't given up hope. We're still searching. Some of the things that we've had to do is Boone County's ran sonar in the lake in several different directions, as well as using the remote operated vehicle. Many factors play into this. The weather, the bottom of the lake stair steps down, very deep steps, all the way down to about 24 feet. There's been several logs found in the bottom of the lake. There's several large stones, and there's one stone in particular in the middle of the lake that's reported to be about the size of a small car. So several of those type of things are creating a lot of havoc for the sonar and stuff like that. So with that being in mind, we've been draining the lake. We're going to continue to drain the lake. We're bringing in a fourth pump this afternoon. We've had the county engineer out to make an assessment of where we're pumping the water out to be sure that the area we are pumping water can handle that excess so that we're not eroding the waterways, washing out roads, and creating other problems that we have to deal with later on. So our goal is we're going to continue to search on leads that we've had. We're going to drain the pond, and we're going to exhaust all avenues that we have until we can find Casey Pitzer. I've said this before. I've had other people ask about it. Our goal is to find her. And people have asked me, are we going to follow up and continue on following these leads? And my answer is yes. We're always going to be looking. We're always going to be searching. We're going to do everything we can to bring an end and bring closure to this for the family. And we've been focusing our search basically around the pond because a lot of indicators we've had put us there, and that's why we've been working hard and working diligently at the lake itself. The lake itself is about 375 feet wide at its widest point. It's about 1,000 feet in length, and it's reported anywhere between 22 million to 28 million gallons of water at its highest time when we first started pumping. So it's a slow process, and like I said, we talked to the family this morning. We just asked everybody to be patient, keep your prayers and thoughts in mind for the Pitzer family. So with that, I do have a few limited questions I will answer, and we'll go from there.
Is it true, you in the release earlier today, you gave the description of Casey again.
Yes.
Are you broadening your search?
We're asking for any and all leads. If you have something somebody wants to report, you can call our tip line, you can call the police department. We'll follow up on anything. Right now, the biggest thing we want to do is bring closure to this.
Do you have any new details about what happened that night?
No.
It has to be really frustrating for your guys. They've been working really hard to bring her home.
It's frustrating for everybody. The thing is, you get your hopes up, to have your hopes down. You get your hopes up, have your hopes down. And that's probably the troubling part for everybody involved.
And you spoke to the family today. How are they holding up?
They're holding their own, but they certainly are having a tough time.
Chief, at this rate of the drainage that's going on, at what point will the pond be completely drained?
What you have to take in consideration is supposed to potentially rain tonight, snow tomorrow. We're hoping by Monday we can have it down significantly. But I don't have an actual definitive answer as to when we'll have it drained.
Are we looking in the area of days possibly?
It potentially could be 3 to 5 days, but we're basing this upon estimation of depth, estimation of potential gallons of water that are there. And we've had, at the beginning of the week, we started out with this lake being anywhere from 10 feet at one end in depth to as much as 60 feet in depth at the other end. So we've had a lot of conflicting statements about how deep this lake actually is. We've got it narrowed down to that's 24 feet deep at its deepest point.
Are there any issues with obviously it's a retention pond, more water going into the pond as you're trying to drain it out?
People go around and survey the outside of it so that most of the water won't run into it. It actually drains away from the lake.
Okay.
How do you feel about how the process has gone from day 1 to now day 7?
It's been slow. I think probably I would say that as much as the family, I feel frustrated. there's just a lot of hard times getting a lot of resources to a rural area.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add for the public and for the family?
If you have any information, by all means, we want you to call us.
Is Boone County Water Rescue still with you, or?
They ran seminar till late last night and then ran a remote operated vehicle. And their feeling is that there's a lot of dead space in there with the ledges that exist and the way that the bottom stair steps down, that running seminar right now, the best thing they feel as a course of action is just a drain clean.
Can you tell me a little bit about what the activities are today?
Today we've been running drag lines and continuing to